Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing out today? It is Sunday, to say the least. My name is Michael Murdoch, aka Dead Nuts, to say the least. Let's make sure the screen is clean off for you fellas, huh? All right, there. I love you guys that much. I make sure I'm still ugly, just like I was a second ago. So I apologize. That did not seem to help the matters none. So I do a lot of videos on Facebook, and I went ahead and I tagged some YouTube groups that I watched, and my title and in my description, I'm going to add a couple more, like Monzo Gonzo. One of my favorite buddies from Facebook, Crimson Studios. All right, that is Ryan Brown, and he has a YouTube channel called Crimson Studios. And then there's .jonxarmy, which I love. Baffled by bullshit, dude. I want to talk to you. Marfoogle News, Adam. Man, I love your heart, man. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in everything. I mean, I know some people be hating on you. There's always going to be people that's going to hate on you no matter what you do in life. That's kind of like the Dead Nuts thing. It's kind of like what I do is I just tell people to be themselves and don't worry about the negative ones. You know what I mean? If anything, sometimes use their criticism to guide you and to fuel you, to give you that energy to keep pushing even harder and harder and harder. So, I started watching Marfoogle a long time ago, and then I joined his group right there on Facebook and all that, which, I don't see Adam on there really a whole lot because he's really dedicated to his YouTube channel, which is cool. And that's why I was like, you know what, it's time I start working on mine. Facebook, it really holds me back so much, you know what I mean? So if you're going to be someplace, why not be someplace where, maybe you can start a super chat and people can donate money to you and you can make money and you can talk about the earth is going to blow up in about 2 weeks. So we got to pay. Wait a minute, everybody's already doing that. So you see, but there's a lot of people, oh, that's fear mongering, and there are a lot of scammers out there. Now, me, myself, and I know a lot of people talking about .jonxarmy and him scamming all that. Now, I watch Baffled by Bullshit. I watch Marfoogle. I watch .jonxarmy. I watch .sotomayo, for real. I mean, I like that gentleman. I'm going to tell you what, that man right there, I see, there's days that I just watch videos all day long. And I watch them, and I watch them, and I watch them, and I watch them, and I watch them. And I got to say, man, I ain't never seen nobody beat that man yet. I ain't seen nobody beat that man in a conversation. Just, he is kind of hard on women sometimes, and and he's doing his black thing like he's hard on black folks sometimes, but that, he's got a message. There's always a message in there, man. Just when, if you cannot get pissed off, if you can handle watching the whole video and not get pissed off and make it to the end, you'll be happy that you did, because you'll be like, man, he is so on. Sometimes you can tell a person something and don't touch the fire. Don't touch the fire. You know what I mean? You're going to burn yourself, kids. Don't touch the fire. You're going to burn yourself. You can tell that child over and over again. And sometimes some folks are so fucking hard-headed, it takes that child to burn themselves for them to realize that motherfucker is hot. Okay? So, and that's how he breaks it down. You know what I mean? And maybe a lot of folks don't agree with the way how he talks to folks. And I admit, man, a couple times I was like, man, this is just... whew, I can't fucking, this is like Jerry Springer, fucking Montel Williams and shit, man. But this dude is always on. And it was really a lot of drama. Now, I didn't even realize he's had videos out for 2 years now. He's been doing this for a while. So I give him props, man. I mean, he's good at what he does. I still watch his videos. It was amazing. That lady called in. I mean, that lady was doing her live feed, and he had her on his live feed, and he was trying to get on with her, and she was like, oh, that's not Tommy, and all that. And when she finally invited him on, she's like, oh my God, that's Tommy. It was emotional, man, because I understand that feeling. When folks have met me on the streets before, or we like video chatted. Like on Facebook, man, I'm pretty popular over here. Nobody fucking knows me, but sooner or later, you guys will get to know me, man, because I'm all about helping people. I always see both sides of the coin. All right, like with the caravans and all this coming, and that's here. I understand folks want a better life now, but folks, every single day we got people crossing the border. Every single day we got people illegally crossing the border. This is something that's always going on every day. So, but it's all politics right now. Something I don't like to get in because, again, I see good on both sides. I see bad on both sides. Just like all these YouTube channel people I follow or I like, Sotomayo, man, dude, that is just the weirdest name, man. I like it. Sotomayo. It's like some like spaghetti sauce or something, man. Dude, tops. Hats off to you, man. I would definitely like to come on your show one day. Not like I don't mean like I have no. I don't want to have nothing about like, man, why are you like this? Why are you like that? I don't want to have no kind of discussion like that. I just want to shoot the shit, man. I just want to shoot the shit. That's it. Marfoogle, I know, like I said, back by bullshit. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing. At first, I was like, damn, this dude's like a troll. He's going around giving everybody a hard time. But the more that I watched him, he was like my hero. I was like, holy shit, he opened my mind. Because there is, man. I'm like this type of person. I have BPD. My mind plays tricks on me all the time. So if I watch a lot of this fear mongering stuff going on Facebook or YouTube, it will trip me out. And I happen to fall into that trap. Now, I do believe in Marfoogle. No bullshit. Just John X, I've always had bad feelings about him. And with Monzo, Gonzo, like, hey, man, tops to you, bro. I'm not sure what went on with you and all them people. But hats off to you and thank you very much for exploiting, at least having proof that John X Army. But yes, I have my own, I got a good sense of judging people myself. So I can just watch videos. I can watch other videos. I can start reading between the lines. So anytime that I talk about somebody and people are talking about that person, putting that person down, I do not support their decision. I'm just merely talking about them. I'm giving them shout outs. Like I said, I see the good and the bad of everything that everybody does. Marfoogle, man, I love you, dude. I want to come on your show one day, but not really so much. Man, I'm not sure, man. Maybe a call in, something like that, man. But I definitely want to get you to understand what I'm more about. Because, I mean, you're passionate about what you do, man. And I think if you really... I remember you talking about a video about this little girl that knew she was dying that was in the hospital or something. And she kept on doing all these really positive videos. And she was talking about how when she dies and she goes to heaven. And she was trying to bring a positive thing about her death. You know what I mean? So when she passed on, you know what I mean? People wouldn't be like in sorrow. They'll think about what she talked about. You know what I mean? And I seen like tears in your eyes, and it was like a very emotional, man. I felt that video too, man. You know what I mean? That was like years ago or something. I wish I'd have known about it. I'd have followed her too. And I'd have been like introduced to my Dead Nuts movie because I believe and have passion and believe in support and being around people, surrounding myself around people like myself. Baffled by bullshit. I definitely support him too, man. Like I said, he definitely opened my eyes to so much. But I do form my own opinion on Marfoogle. In my soul, man, he's a good fellow, everybody. He really, truly is. He might have got played, all right? I'm not sure about all this John X, but John X might have played him. You know what I mean? All right? But in some cases, you might be gullible in some cases. Now, you're very smart, but now I don't think you're like super duper street smart. Now, I might be wrong. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying. But I do love you like a brother, man. So if any time I could ever help you, man, I wish you would come to me. You know, there's so much to know about things. But I'm not computer smart, and I'm not about prepping smart. And so that's why I like to follow you, man, because you really got my mind thinking about I need to start prepping. I mean, it doesn't matter if now, even if it's for my kids and their kids, that I have some place put away, and the plan is there. So if anything ever happened to any of my grandkids or whatever, that the Murnaws or whoever, you know what I mean, the people that need it, it's there for whoever. And that's what I like about Marfoogle and all that. So, and oh man, Gonzo, like I'm gonna follow you, man. I'm gonna check you out and watch a couple of things. I'd like to talk to you one day. But you have to understand this. For me, there's a lot of people like, oh, you busted John X, or you got proof that you busted John X. And it's like all of a sudden the bug out buckets and all that. Hey, tops off to you. Thank you. That's a cool idea. I don't know if it's a scam or not. But you know what I mean? This is what happens. Sometimes people will bust somebody and they'll be like, hey, but I was there and I was blah, 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 and jump on the spotlight. Now, I'm not going to be one of those gullible people that's going to be like, just because you jump up there and you're putting this and you're putting that out there. I think start a couple people subscribe to you, and it sounds like it starts becoming hot, and then everybody's subscribing to you without even knowing if you really are a true person. Now you can preach and say all you want to on here, but it does take time. So when people say you can trust me, trust is something that is earned. And so what I'm saying, sir, is if you just allow me time, I just like to get to know you. So no disrespect, and I appreciate what you did. You know what I mean? So that is cool. I definitely want to support anybody out there that is really help people, and I would love to help back them, do anything I can, and whatever. Dead Nut stands for Dead to the World's Negativity. Nuts because we can be ourselves, and it's to help kids and growing up with like depression and bullying, suicide, self-harming, drugs, mutilation. You know what I mean? Molestation. So many kids taking their lives. So many adults are taking their lives. You know, there's so many talented people out there. And there's so much for a person to give out there. You know what I mean? Like what I'm trying to do to help people. And just like everybody else that that I mentioned in my video right here, cop watch out. What about James Freeman? I mean, that man taught me so much about my memories. And I don't have to do my ID unless the police suspects me of a crime. So that means if the police suspects me of a crime and I give them my license and there's nothing there or something, they can actually be sued for harassment. So, I mean, there's so much that I'm learning from all these channels, whether you guys support them or not support them, hate them or whatever. I take the good and the bad out of everybody and I filter it out. So I take what I need and I shit the rest of it out. You know what I mean? And I think we should always be open-minded to everybody. And I'm hoping one day that I can have like Marfoogle and Bafflied by Bullshit come together. And I don't mean like work together, but I just mean do like one live video and sharing some love, man, and just like representing each other for what they do, because no matter what, Battle by Bullshit is out there trying to take these scammers out and trying to help us. Just like Marfoogle, he's out there and he's trying to help us with bug out, and you know what I mean? He's getting all these people calling in and giving information. He's just not out there fair marketing and just throwing these predictions out there. He's just sharing what other people are sharing. And it's up to you to decide. You know what I mean? Dead nuts, people. I just like to entertain. I'm gonna get my channel going. If you guys want to hit the subscribe button, that's cool. I got a bunch of videos from a long time ago. I think I got a couple channels down there, but I probably got videos from like 4 or 5 years ago or something. Videos just me dancing around. Me and my kids, just all kinds of different things. There's probably videos of us and our goat, Scrappy, and I'm definitely going to do a lot more of these live videos. I'm going to try to get a lot of my folks, my great friends from Facebook to come over here and hit this channel, subscribe, because everybody, I'm going to start working on Facebook a whole lot more, and I just want to help self-promote people, share some of their clips of their videos, and I got my channel has nothing to do with putting people down. I won't promote anything negative or hate or violence or nothing like that. Always nothing like that. I will, in fact, allow people to roast me, but it will all be within fun. There'll be no talking about wanting to kill me and disrespectful crap like that. It's just for fun, for roasting and good times, and try to keep it, man, like PG-13, to say the least, or something. So, great talking to you guys. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Dead nuts for sure. Bum, bum, bum.